It's Build Back Better Part 2, over 700 pages of a bill that passes more Green New Deal insanity that AOC never wrote, by the way. She's not smart enough. She's not. She does makeup tutorials, okay? That's what she does. And she got elected by dancing on rooftops and making really bad drinks is what I've heard. She's not even a good bartender. So we know she didn't write the Green New Deal because she can't even think that deeply.
Can't make a mojito.
Okay, so is Marjorie Greene the worst person in that room? She is. Is she the most pathetic person in that room? No. The guy chuckling at that commentary definitely takes that label. But that is Marjorie Greene doing her show, which I'll remind you, she has plenty of time to do because she is not on any committees. She doesn't write legislation. That's what she does, revealing so much about herself. That AOC isn't smart enough. And then she repeats it. She isn't. She's like, she's not trying to convince the audience. She's trying to convince herself in real time that like she knows the aura that she has. She knows the reputation that she has in terms of her intellectual faculties. Mm-hmm. She wants to believe that the other side's the same. People love to compare, some of the crazies on the right to the squad. They couldn't be more different when it comes to substance, qualifications, their focus, why they're in government. But she wants to believe that everyone is as terrible as her, as cruel as her, as incurious as her. To go to, she makes bad drinks, I hear. Who did you hear about drinks she made 4 years ago? You're making up stuff about mojitos to make her sound bad. She got elected dancing on rooftops. You guys tried to take her down with the rooftop thing, and that was after she'd already won the election. It is such a bizarre, transparent, projecty attack against her. What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, she doesn't even really have like nice hair, and her lips are dry anyway. And she when she puts on that lipstick, she's misses spots. And I know the spots. It's the lower left-hand corner, right? Every single time she misses that spot. Anyway, and when she goes to the bathroom, she tinkles in a weird way. It's just she starts to tinkle and she stops and she starts again. Not that I would know, but I do know it, and I have been there. And anyway, and she's always eats the same salad at Panera. And I just wondered, so then I started eating that salad, but like it didn't. So anyway, it's a lot of calories, is what I'm trying to say. They are obsessed with her. Stop being obsessed with her, babe. Like she's smart. She wasn't a bartender. She didn't she took down the establishment that you rail against. Being a bartender makes her human, makes her real, makes her relate to working class people who she fights for on the regular. You were a CrossFit gym owner. Like, what did you?
Which is fine. Not that there's anything wrong with that.
You also inherited a lot of money from your parents, right? 100%. So like, what's the difference? Like, is it bad to work at like a working class job or not?
Yeah, no, they always go back. No, she in particular, this is back in, exactly when, this is sometime like I think last year. This is, I think, Newsweek. Marjorie Greene suggests AOC is not smart because she was a bartender. Like, she keeps coming back to this. Wait, I thought you guys love to pretend that you aren't you populist? You love the working class. Oh no, you mock people who worked their way up. I'll never understand that. You can have issues with AOC. Trust me, many people do, I guess. The idea that she's not smart, okay, you don't like what she comes up with. That's stupid. Look, I'm gonna pull the curtain aside. I think of myself as a pretty smart person. I like to think that I'm a lifelong learner. I try to stay apprised of things.
I'm a lifelong smarter.
She's definitely smarter than me. She understands policy. She puts together coalitions. She writes legislation. She communicates about things. It is absurd to not be able to acknowledge that, even if she's your enemy. Think about how ill-prepared you are to take her on if you can't acknowledge her strengths as well as her weaknesses. The hell out of here.
You can't fight her on her ideas.
Jealous.
She can't. She has no comeback for any of the ideas. It's like, what is in the Green New Deal? I don't know, socialism.
She thinks mojitos are in the Green New Deal. That's what she thinks.
Yeah.
For more political news breakdowns, interviews, stories of activism, and me trying my hardest to care about the occasional big celebrity news story, subscribe to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/thedamagereport. And you can ring the bell wherever it is so you don't miss anything.